Oh my gosh, it's live now. Go figure. I've been trying to get live forever. I mean, I guess I had to close out 1,000 things, which wasn't even that many things open. Anyway, I'll be reading an excerpt from my book, The Adventures of Miss Cutie and Fat. And since this is live, I guess I could go back and edit it. But anyway, this is kind of ridiculous. I don't even know how much is even being video recorded. Well, let me put this back on. I guess I could always. I'm doing this because after trying 18,000, 1,500 million times to record this, and obviously this is the one that's going to be a success. So anyway, hello, my name is Imeh Smith, and I am a songwriting artist with Asperger's syndrome, founder of the Circles Edge Incorporated, and author of The Adventures of Miss Cutie and Lady Precious Sogwa, better known as FET. The Circles Edge is a 501c3 nonprofit who's to fight loneliness, isolation, rejection, and bullying with outreach programs and social activities. This resolves a vastly overlooked but painfully urgent need in society: acceptance and the need to belong. And you can help make a difference in a lonely, isolated, autistic person's life and help stop bullying with every book and purchase you make through our site, circlesedge.org. That's CIRCLES, like 5 or 6 circles, CIRCLES, edge, EDGE, like an edge of a table or edge of this sofa. That's circlesedge.org. And by reposting this video to your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and other social media accounts. The Adventures of Miss Cutie and Lady Precious Sogwa, better known as FET, is a whimsical book and a quick, easy read for teens and adults alike. This is a cute little memoir by my 2 most adorable children. My big, fat, cuddly, antisocial, shy but lovable white tuxedo cat named is Cutie, and my most adorable, fat, talkative firstborn Siamese cat with chubby cheeks named Lady Precious Sogwa, lovingly known as Fat. Oh, that's how Sogwa. Being that Lady Precious Sogwa, better known as Fat, is the most social, talkative, outgoing between the 3 of us, and that's me included, their mommy. She, of course, has the most to say. And this is exactly what they told me to say and write, to let the world know how lovely and regal they both were, especially Lady Precious Sogwa. And she told me to say that. So without further ado, Fat's royal lineage and birth. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lady Precious Sogwa, but Imeh, my mommy, calls me Fat. My royal and regal lineage originates through the Ming Dynasty from the Imperial Palace of Shanghai. But I was born in America during this current age and time. Being that I was stuck here without my full potential properly being used for the majestic and stately functions it was meant for, I basically participated in nap time most of the day, with the exception of when I participated in nibble time, play time, scratching up the furniture time, or demanding mommy's attention. Me training mommy not to ignore me. Being that mommy had no human or other children previous to us, or particularly previous to me, with the exception of a rabbit, a fish, and some parakeets she had when she was a kid, I had to properly train her. She didn't quite understand the level of attention I would need. For example, going out of town or even leaving me alone for too long a period of time, which is usually about a few hours, is totally unacceptable. To properly train her not to do this, how wrong it is to leave me alone for hours on end, let alone days in a row, I would properly train her by pissing on the floor. I will also use other clever training aids as well, such as knocking over the plant stand, pissing in her plants, and of course, shitting on the kitchen floor. She soon gradually understood what was expected of me. Other ways I had to constantly train her was when she would rudely ignore me. For example, for her not to ignore me when she was sleeping. If I woke up all alone in the living room while she was in her room, or even fast asleep on the living room couch, I would immediately wake up her and anyone else in the building by crying and screaming at the top of my lungs. She and everyone else would immediately wake up wondering what is going on. As soon as she would open the door, I would casually sashay into her room with my favorite dolly, thus properly training her and everyone else to not ignore me when they sleep. She even had the nerve to ask the vet why I screamed in the middle of the night like I was giving birth or being attacked. The vet said, yeah, she screamed. It sounds like she's being raped or giving birth, right? That's a Siamese for you. And the nerve, she shouldn't even ask in the first place. Living with the professor of funk. Well, anyway, back to me and my lineage and story. Although I come from an extraordinary regal pedigree and stock, I was born in quite humble beginnings. As ashamed as I am to admit this, I guess this humble beginning displays how humane, well-rounded, and in touch with reality I really am. My older brother and I were born in this nasty, filthy, pisshole apartment in dirty-ass Baltimore. Additionally, this apartment was in this nasty-ass slumlord building full of refugees and crackheads. Furthermore, there were way too many animals in this one-bedroom apartment. First, there were the two full-grown dogs, Chipper, the stupid, annoying, loud idiot, and Joey, the calm, halfway intelligent one. Chipper was extremely annoying and a total moron. He'd get excited, hysterically bark, and start jumping for just about anything. A cloud passes in the sky, and he's excited. A neighbor farts walking down the hallway, and he's hysterical. A roach jumps out the window to freedom, and he acts like a fool. Next, there were about 100 cats all over this apartment. Cats in the ceiling, under the bed, in the bathroom, under the couch, and everywhere else a cat can hide. In fact, I was humbly born in the Professor of Funk's box spring, along with the rest of my siblings. And we were not the first or last litter to be discovered in this box spring. There were 2 litters after me who were also born in this piss-filled, nasty-ass box spring. And lastly, the box spring was not the only disgusting thing in this apartment. The entire place was a disgusting, repulsive mess. There was a pissed-on, chewed-up furniture, shit that hardened and turned into statues, vomit and moldy cat, dog, and human food on the floor and everywhere else, and a smell of solid, strong ammonia, trash, stuffy-ass body odor, funky-ass mothballs, and raw piss that penetrated well past the apartment and deep into the dingy hallway and stairwell. This place was so filthy and disgusting, even the roaches died trying to run for their life and jump out the window. Yeah, that was my most humble beginnings. Well, I hope, in fact, I'm sure that you enjoyed this festive, whimsical excerpt of the adventures of Miss Cutie and Lady Precious Sogwa, better known as Fet, which you can pre-order today from our website, circlesedge.org. And with every purchase, a portion of the proceeds goes toward our services, outreach programs, and social activities, such as our weekly support group on Thursdays in Albany, New York, or our virtual seminars and meetings held worldwide. So log on to circlesedge.org today and pre-order this whimsical book, which is a great read for teens and adults alike, even with some risky language. But that's how they talk, and that's how they told me to tell it. So log on today and pre-order this whimsical book and help make a difference in the world. My name is Imeh Smith, and I thank you in advance for reposting this video to your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and other social media accounts, and for your support. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes.